Hello and welcome, Rahul. You're watching my YouTube channel of my talks, and if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. See, whenever I come in front of you, I have a purpose. I want to instill positivity and talk something valuable, because in this information age, if we will be proliferating content that can help you, that can install positivity and can create a mindset, which can be active enough to find opportunities, and to understand exactly what kind of information should be leveraged, and how it should be applied in order to pull off better livelihoods, in order to pull up better opportunity. That is what we are working on, and we are trying to foster that kind of reality here. See, whenever we are trying to disseminate something positive, many people, darkness is all around creating chaos, that you will perceive only when you'll be awake, because no work, whatever you push through, there is always an opposite reaction of that very force. That is what we perceive, that is what we have to go through. So whatever I represent in front of you, I have to go through a lot of pain, and then I will come forward, and I will represent something better in front of you, because you can perceive that, many of the videos are being suppressed, especially of those person whose voice and other quality are under a specific frequency. They are being suppressed, they are being denied, than that of proliferation. So if they really do not want to circulate our content, what can we do? At least we can put it on respective forum where you can approach and you can watch those videos. That is what we want to create. See, in the world we are living in, it has two kind of invention, you can say, that unfoldings. One is naturally what kind of things unfold, and which predates, what kind of entities exist in our dimension. It may be higher dimensions which we are still finding out, smaller dimensions that are built in quantum field, maybe some entities, conscious entities as residing there. They are also playing with us, they are coming predates, whatever formation has happened, and other is happening, through our inventions, because we are the only species who are intelligent on this planet. So we have to understand exactly these two things. Once you will be awake, you will feel both sides, and there the problem and chaos all come forward, when you will encounter all these things, when you will try to aspire for better opportunities or better events, when you will try to search better avenues where you can perform, where you can get opportunities. These negative entities, they try to play with you, they try to create chaos around, and everybody has a little intelligence. If they will poke you with a different force, you will understand exactly that you will act inversely, what you are acting at that very time. That is what happens in many chosen's one's life. That is what they are undergoing through, and they feel it very heavy to overcome. What happens, because we have created many a system, intelligence system, societal system, and government system. So all these entities also come to play with you, and they are physical entities, they are humans. So a lot of stages has been fostered in our world. So wherever you will try to overcome all the challenges, you have to come across all these platforms and all these entities. Then only you can evolve yourself. And that is the problem with intelligence. That is the problem with good people. That is the problem with proper people whose voice, are being controlled by these little dimensional entities, who provoke others, who are in power, who are at nodal points, and they act inversely to you. And most of the time, they try to understand exactly how to foster and how to forge around you some kind of manipulation, so that you never overcome all the challenges. Some people talk about bots and all these things, football players and what they are doing, but inversely they are trying to kill you. Such kind of leaders are still existing. They are trying to constrain all your physical means, all your abundance, financial abundance. They are trying to forbid it, so that you cannot leverage any kind of abundance in your life to create beautiful world for yourself and all the people who are listening to you, so that you cannot disseminate, you cannot reach many people around. That is what their intention. So these bad people, are in ruler government. They are ruler, they are politicians, they are just ruling this country. That is what is unfortunate things for us, adversity, you can say that, but we have to come forward after all the setbacks, because we know exactly that whatever we have overcome in our life, the biggest setbacks is within, and once you'll come forward, once you come above of it, nothing can stop you, because within, if you are coming above from within, and if you are influencing yourself with positivity and try to show the entire globe what you are capable of, you will certainly come and you will manifest your reality, and that is what will be perceptible to all, at least with hidden doors that they don't know, because quantum tunneling is allowed for subatomic particles, and voices and waves are all are subatomic, and at subatomic level they create disturbance, and they create and manifest, they reach to each other, that is what we are trying to give, whatever I'm recording, I'm giving it a form, and that sound, that EM wave, will certainly in form of disturbance or sound, it will reach to all the devices, at least it will be stored, so I'm giving it a form as well. So we know exactly that with the help of quantum tunneling, at least it is possible without any perceptible reach, you will be able to reach exactly to all the entities who are made of the same atoms, because maybe some particles are entangled, or if not entangled, your energy will influence them, and they will be able to understand exactly what you are trying to reveal. That is why we are working here as a better, better information holder who can show you exactly the mirror where we stand, and what kind of intelligence, and what kind of problems, what kind of restraint has been weaved, in our world. Because whenever you will talk about knowledge, this government is suppressing that, they don't want you to be literate. They are bringing Manusmriti in NCERT. The biggest enemy of mankind in India is Manu, nobody else. He has created that caste system and all the suppression, thousands of years of suppression to all those minorities, even women's. So why you are bringing it in, our education system? Such an idiot, is our ruler. What I can say better than that, So upper class people try to identify themselves with that kind of, that kind of knowledge, but they are already compromised with their, with their biases, whatever they think of, because they want to leverage it in a different way, which is illegal, all are equal, everybody has equal personality, everybody has the same eye, the same brain, the same ear, the same hand, the same body. Why you are trying to differentiate it with the help of caste? And that is what the narrow advancement that they want to foster in our society, that is what is their intention, that is what we know. So this should be uprooted. At least I hope that next government, when it will come, they will certainly tear it out, all those lessons that are being taken from the Manusmriti. That is what we should not take, though they are trying to represent is the positive pathway along with spices. That should never happen, the negative and the suppression that had happened, the whatever our society witnessed, it is a huge stigma still today, so it should not be given any chance to revive it, I think that Manu will be undergoing through thousands of times of incarnation in insect, and what he has done to the society, it will never be pardoned, he has to do a lot of works, a lot of good works in order to overcome all his stigmas and all his wrongdoings, Thank you for listening to me.